Catherine Davison, and today I'm going to motivate you all on with good hydration comes good grades. I know what you're probably thinking, what does that mean? But that's okay. But how do you know you're properly hydrated every single day? Well, when I was pregnant with my daughter, I became very dehydrated without realizing it, and it ended up happening. I got premature contractions, and I didn't know that was a possibility. So that made me think, well, wow, that's crazy. What else can dehydration do if you're not hydrated? Dehydration can also impair your brain function. So with proper hydration, you get better concentration. And I was like, that would be great. What happens if I implemented that into my daily life and see if my grades get better? I want you guys to get motivated to drink more water because it's going to help us with our finals. And we have finals literally tomorrow, the next day, and Tuesday, and I know we're all feeling it. So today, my main goals of optimal hydration that I'm going to talk to you about. Dehydration can affect the brain in a negative way. Very, very negatively. You can get brain fog, a bunch of other things. The formula on how much water you should be drinking, and the grade and health benefits as long as clear skin with drinking more water. So the signs and symptoms of dehydration were listed by Joe Leach, a clinical sports dietitian. And these are just several of them, but they were the ones mostly related with college students and students of that nature. The first one is headache. If you feel a headache, sometimes a lot of students think, oh, I'm studying too much or I need a break, when in actuality, when was the last time you drank water? If you think about it. So if you ever feel that headache coming on, take a sip of water, take like a few minute breaks, see if that helps it. Concentrated urine. How many people know what your urine is actually supposed to look like? Anyone?
I know.
Okay. It's supposed to be just a very pale yellow or almost clear, translucent type thing. Not too clear because that's overhydration, and too concentrated, you're not drinking enough, just period. Irritability. I know we're all irritable and testing, but it does make you more irritable. It makes you more tired. You get foggy brain and you get very reduced motivation. Like, I don't want to do this anymore. It's been 2 hours. I'm done. It's probably because you're not drinking enough water. The Mayo Clinic suggests that you should drink 3.7 liters for men and 2.7 liters for women. That seems like a lot. How would you even know how to get there? Ralph Morris, an MD, looked at overhydration because overhydration has very similar symptoms to dehydration. The only little slight difference, and there's many, but the most drastic one is brain swelling. Your brain will start to swell and it can lead to very serious complications. And overhydration will affect your studying just the same way as dehydration. Brain fog, tiredness, everything that goes with that. So how much water should we be drinking? This led me to think, hey, how much should I be drinking? How can I implement this in my daily life? I know everyone's extremely busy, especially being a college student. You work, you have kids. It's a number of things. But just taking that tiny little step of what you possibly could think about doing, it might help. So to achieve proper hydration, take half your body weight in pounds and drink that amount in ounces. It's very easy. Just step on a scale, or if you don't have a scale, a doctor's appointment, anything like that. Divide by 2. That's pretty much how much you should be drinking. Now bear in mind, it is also dependent on your activity level, and I know a lot of us after finals are going to be couch potatoes for like a week. Catching up on the new Netflix show Wednesday. Don't know if anyone's seen that, but it's lovely. I know it can seem like an uphill battle, but it's possible. So I did a formula with my husband's weight, who was 170. He should be drinking about 85 ounces per day, but we upped it by 20 because he works for the United States Post Office, so he's super active. I mean, he walks 14,000 steps a day, every single day. And it's Christmas time, packages, so you want to fluctuate how much water you're taking in to account for how much you're losing with being very active. For me, I only weigh 90 pounds, so I only need 45 ounces per day. It doesn't seem like a lot, but if I'm not moving a lot, I reduce it by 10 just in case so I don't become overhydrated. And you'll know when you're properly hydrated too, because you won't feel as thirsty, you won't feel as tired or lethargic. You kind of know and after a while you've been doing it for about a month, it takes a month to get into habits, you'll start just naturally doing it. So, to ensure proper hydration, try not to cheat. I cheated a lot. I tried to do it. I had a water bottle, not like this one, but these are cuter now, and they actually like motivate you. And it tells you when you buy them like how many ounces it is, and then you just convert to, you fill it up depending on how much you need. But these are way cuter than what I had, but it was nice having like, and some of them have measurements on it, so you know exactly how much you're intaking. And if you find like, I'm not drinking enough water, put like little reminders on your phones. Everyone has a cell phone. Like every hour, hey, did you drink water? Like a little timer that goes off. Just drink some water. Especially when you're studying. I know today I'm going to be doing it. Just every time you feel frustrated over something, be like, I'm going to take a sip of water, take a break. And with more drinking water, more bathroom breaks. So more breaks in studying. That's really nice. Please watch your activity level. The Assembly of Life Sciences gave me the formula for how much you should be drinking, but they said, please watch your activity level. This will be me after finals for about a week, possibly if I can get my daughter to let me leave me alone, but yes. Optimal hydration leads to better concentration. Now that we've discussed the problems and the needs for wanting to stay hydrated, I'm going to go over my main points. My main points are, it leads to better concentration. You're going to get better grades. I have actually tried this a few semesters ago, and I noticed I did better on all my finals. And I did better going into it. I remembered more. I wasn't as like tired or foggy, like, oh, I remember what this is, but I couldn't think of it. It actually helped tremendously. How many of you will actively try to calculate your water intake after this presentation to help with your grades? Go get that A. Optimal hydration leads to good grades, and good luck on finals.
Questions?
You said that overhydration can lead to brain swelling. Can that end up with you in the hospital then if it swells too much?
Yeah, it can. After my C-section and actually currently after my accident of both surgeries, they overhydrated me to where it was like swelling up. Like I had liquid in my legs, you could feel it when you walked. Like it's pretty bad, and they fixed it while I was there in the hospital because they knew about it the second time. But the first time I actually had to go back 2 days after I got discharged with my little newborn daughter, and I'm like, something's wrong, I don't feel well, and you get really sick and you feel ill. It's pretty awful, but they just give you like a little, I think it's Lasix, and then it just clears that right up, so it's nice.
So let's say you are dehydrated. How long does it take for that water to get into your system?
If you drink cold water, that's gonna take a little longer than just like room temperature water. But usually within like 30 minutes, I would say. Rough window, probably less than that, but depending on how much you're consuming, it should take somewhere in that time frame. I wouldn't say too long. Ice water might take maybe 45 minutes though.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
Yeah.
Why does cold water take longer?
The way it enters your body, from what I understand, and my mom's taught me through her nursing experience, when you put something really cold into your body's already at a natural temperature, so it's affecting that temperature, and it's gonna take longer, and there's like something in like your stomach, like when it goes in, and it takes forever.
You put your body into shock.
Yeah.
Let's say it's hot out and you're drinking.
Like, you know how like you eat ice cream or like drinking it, like you get like a brain freeze? It's kind of like that. Your body's kind of like, whoa. So it's better to drink like more room temperature water than like ice cold water, even though it tastes better half the time. And it doesn't matter like what kind of water you drink. It can be tap water, regular water. It can be anything like that. I mean, they have now like little packets you can put in like flavored water to make it easier. It's not as healthy, but I mean, it's still hydrating as long as you're putting something in that's not like carbonated and like super sugary, I think you should be fine.
Well, Gatorade, that's what I drink.
Probably not.
I drink a lot of Gatorade.
Yeah, I do too.
Okay.